channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Gabriel Montoya, the coolest CRO, the Revenue Channel. Thank you so much for obviously tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and share the channel. Again, welcome to Daily Dose, episode 6. We're going to talk about being yourself today, okay, and the importance of really coming as who you are right now, and being present where you're at right now, and the importance of that and the power of that. So again, let's get it. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. My goal is obviously to bring value, to definitely just bring the energy and really just give you guys, really my story first and foremost, and everything that I share comes from my story, and just really how I've taken this piece or this value or this topic and how I've incorporated into myself, and how it's helped me, overcome obstacles, how it's helped me, achieve the success that I have. So first and foremost, definitely being yourself. That can mean so many different things to many different people. But to me, it just simply means showing up as who I am. Okay. For many years working in corporate America, I had to dress a certain way. I had to act I had to perform a certain way. Being in corporate America, there's a lot of obviously red tape, and there's a lot of rules and regulations, and especially in the environment that I was, being in education, majority of my career. And so again, it really taught me a lot. I learned a lot from it. I definitely don't regret any of it. I also don't I don't hate any of it, or wish any of it was different. But again, there's a difference between being yourself and forced to do things that maybe are outside of your comfort zone. Wearing suit and tie, and being in that environment. Again, there were times when it was uncomfortable. There were times when it just, again, it wasn't me, it wasn't myself. And so again, I think, really, if you're having to go in environments like that, where again, obviously, later in my career, I made it me. I made it who I was. But again, in the beginning, it was uncomfortable. And again. I think, for the last 8 years of my life being an entrepreneur, I definitely have been very direct in the sense of just, it's not about what you wear. It's not about how you dress. It's not about what you have on. It's really about what you're bringing. And the value that you're bringing. It's about being yourself. Again, talking with so many different people, leaders, business owners, talking to entrepreneurs, talking to people in the tech field, talking to other sales professionals, marketing, advertising, finance, realtors, build like. Again, I think that's the biggest thing is when someone's not being themselves, and again to have relations, or to get involved with someone who's not being themselves. It's very hard to do, and again, no one wants to be part of a situation like that. No one wants to be involved in a circumstance where again maybe someone's not being themselves, or again because I am being myself, someone not wanting to do business with me, not wanting to associate with me. And again, I'm completely okay with that as well. I've come to just be very comfortable, and it's not about, what I wear, what I have on, or, where I come from. It's about really the value that I'm bringing. It's about, really what I, the words that come out of my mouth, the story that I'm bringing. And again, I don't care where you're from or who you are, or, what walk of life you're from. You have a story, and I think it's very important in today's economy, in today's society, for you to share and be transparent and be authentic, with that story. It's so powerful, and it can change so many lives, even if you don't think that it can, or maybe you don't think highly of your story. And think that maybe, there's maybe, who would want to listen to my story, or who would want to hear my story. You're absolutely wrong. There's so many individuals out there that need to hear your story, that again, they want to know how you got through the obstacles or the challenges. They want to hear about the failures. They want to hear about the crossroads. They want to hear about those trials and tribulations that you had. They also want to see you succeed, because by you succeeding, it's giving them hope to succeed. Someone that they can relate to, someone that they can that they see themselves in. Someone like you. Someone that they can relate to. Again, I think that that's very important. To definitely be able to find people that you relate to, and find leaders and mentors that you can relate to, and really go out there and duplicate and duplicate maybe the techniques that they're using. Because here's the deal: is you can't be them. Okay, you can't be like them. You have to be you. But maybe taking some of their tools and some of their techniques and incorporating that into who you are. But again, sometimes that can be challenging. I know turning on the camera is not always easy. It's not always easy for others to do so. And again, for a long time, it wasn't easy for me. But again, I had to realize that I had to get out of my own way. I had to be uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. I had to get uncomfortable in order to grow. I had to get uncomfortable in order to really get out of my own way. Again, I think when you think of being yourself, I think it's very easy to just really be who we're so used to being. But again, there's nothing wrong with trying new things. There's nothing wrong with implementing new things. There's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable so that we can grow. But again, still continuing to be you, continuing to bring your personality and who you are. And again, sometimes your personality may be very introverted. But again, if you want to achieve X, Y, Z, it may require that you do be a little bit more extroverted. So again, how do you do that? You have to practice it. You have to, not care about what others think, not care about what others are going to say or what others are going to think. Again, it used to take me, just to make a 2-minute video, it used to take me hours, because I would do, multiple retakes, and I would do it this way. I didn't like this, or I didn't like that. And then, I came to the realization that, I don't care. I don't care what others think. I don't care what other people think. I don't care. I can care less. Again, I'm going to put my voice out there. I'm going to, put the video out there the way that I'm going to record it. I'm not going to try to sound a certain way. I'm not going to do it in a certain fashion. I'm not going to try to be somebody I'm not. I'm not going to try to, talk a certain way. I'm not going to use certain words that maybe I don't use. So again, I just show up as me, and I just show up and just share my story. And again, I encourage you guys to definitely do that. We have very powerful, phones that we walk around with that have amazing cameras. And if you just document and just share your journey, you'll be surprised by the number of individuals that you touch, by just sharing your story and by just, opening up your world to them. Because like I said, and you'll see as well is how, that changes you, and how, how it makes you feel, sharing your story, and how people, can relate to you, or how they can, really look at your story and say, wow, I could do that as well. And like I said, giving people hope that again, when they see you doing it, they see, wow, I could do it as well. And so again, I think also your failures as well. So again, today's episode, just be yourself, be transparent, be honest, be ethical, do it with morals, and just go out there and kill it. So again, I will see you at the top, because the bottom is too crowded. We don't reach down. We don't look down on anyone unless we're going to reach down and we're going to lift them up. And again, believing that you can is more profitable than believing that you can't. Have an amazing, amazing day. God bless. I will see you at the top. Have a good one. Make sure you subscribe, you share this channel. Thank you so much, and see you at the top. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?